First off,
I like the bugs too, man. I really like AQ20. The bugs are cool. They looks cool actually. AQ40 as well. You'll be so happy whenever you finish by doing AQ20 and AQ40. It's like no more like dragon or like you know, elemental. It's just like oh. You know, it's funny. That's why it's fun to see something else, man. It's so dark. Like MC and Black Winter, it's so dark. It's like I don't know. This is like, you know, I just like way more of this. A lot actually.
Has a cleave, so face him away from the party, and it also applies a debuff, healing by 10% for each stack. Because of this, you'll want an off tank to taunt them.
Oh, did I? It was there.
And fall off of the other tank. We can now jump right into the next boss.
Okay, so
General Rajaxx. This fight is like.
Oh, I made this pasta yesterday. You know, there's some powder. You put some milk and everything. You shake and it does like something. Instead of that, I was lazy or whatever. I put just the powder in my pasta like this and a little bit of water. So yeah.
A gauntlet where you'll need to fight a total of 7 waves of enemies. In order to start the encounter, you'll need to talk to the Kaldrai elites.
I like this event though.
Homoerotic leader, Lieutenant General Androv.
Without further interruption, let's celebrate and suck some dick.
The NPCs that will be helping you in this fight are actually really important, as they can pull a decent amount of DPS and tank adds, so make sure your healers keep them alive. This fight is more about endurance rather than speed. CC is very important if your group is undergeared, so fears and tingling roots.
Wait.
So make sure your healers keep them alive. This fight is more about endurance.
That's Asmund, I guess. Yes. Okay.
Rather than speed. CC is very important if your group is undergeared, so fears and tingling roots, sheeps, all that sort of stuff. General Rajaxx himself has a disarm, and he also has an ability called Thunder Crash, which reduces everyone's health by 50% and knocks them back. Think of it kind of like Force Punch from the Tiger boss from ZG. Just have your tank's back be against the wall and you should be good. He drops this loot.
Oh my god, watch out, the Policia is there, huh? Whoa. Fix, You know what? You know what's up with Fix? I think Fix is too cool for me. I won't leak anything, but yesterday, or even 2 days ago, I whispered him. I said, yo, he said something. I said, thank you. I said, oh, you been? He never replied to me. Ah, it's been 2 days! 2 days! Wow. I think someone thinks he's cool. Guys, can watch some powers in the chat for Fix. He's in the channel, so watch out. Monkati West, we're chilling. Alright? And he's playing a rogue like me. Alright? And he's playing a shaman named Fix with Totem. Alright? And no, but for real, guys, can watch some powers in the chat for Fix. Always been there for me since day one. I love you, bro. How you been?
From this point, you could go straight to the last boss if you wanted to, but of course, we'll be talking about the optional bosses, so go right. On your way, you'll bump into these obsidian destroyers. They aren't dangerous or anything, but if you're a miner, you can harvest large obsidian shards, which are used to craft valuable gear that you can obtain a recipe for through scenario.
Alright, bro. The fuck is this, man? It's not bad though, but spell damage received is reduced by 10. Ooh. Hey, but dude, there's a is this one? When seconds are spam, the caster is mentioned to be silenced for 3 seconds. That's kind of funny though. That's kind of not bad. But yo, I love you, Fix. I'm just trolling, by the way.
Aryan Circle rep. Just keep that in mind. Mowlam is the next boss, and he's probably my favorite because it's all about suck.
My god.
During the fight, Mowlam will use Drain Mana, which will drain all of the caster's mana in the group. The problem is, when he gets the full mana, he'll cast Arcane Eruption, which will deal huge AoE that will most definitely wipe your group. So priests, hunters, and warlocks, it is your job to use your mana draining abilities to make sure that does not
he does
happen.
really the worst one.
90 seconds into the fight, he'll turn to stone, which will make him invulnerable, and he'll summon 3 mana fiends. If possible, have your warlocks banish 2 of them.
Yo, I remember back then, man, I was chain wiping on this boss. And now it's so much easy, bro. You just one-shot everything.
And kill one at a time. After another 90 seconds, he'll be vulnerable again,
Ah,
he'll
yo!
repeat, and Mowlam will die. He drops this loot.
Pendant le confinement, vous avez eu du temps pour faire du ménage.
Ah,
Et vous avez accumulé des serre-plus à rien.
Hey.
La plupart des points de dépôt officiels sont prêts à vous recevoir.
Okay, come on,
Avant de
man.
vous déplacer, assurez-vous que celui près de chez vous soit bien ouvert
I
et
cannot skip.
respectez les consignes.
Ah, c'est quoi ça? Yo, he's abusing with the ads, though. Yo, dude, that's insane. It's not bad, bro. Increasing it down by 31 crits. Increase the damage of my spell. Oh! Look at that. It's not bad. The gear is like really. It's really not bad, actually, though.
This loot.
I wanna see the epic, though. See the yo. Look at the offense. Type 1 in the chat. You want this offense? Item level. Dude, what the fuck?
Now you can either go straight up the stairs and then go through the last boss's little arena, or you can backtrack back. Just for simplicity, we are going to backtrack back and go over to Buru. Buru.
Okay, I'm tired of this. Alright? I have to mute someone. Okay? Someone just said, okay, check this out. Someone just said in the chat, I feel like everyone is whining everyone. Okay. Payo, your YouTube video are too short. It's kind of trigger me, bro. Someone, dude, you know what he says at some point this morning? He says, yo, it's always old clip, boring. Like, holy shit, man. Like, what's going on with the world, bro? If you're not happy with what, you just unsub me and shut your face, man. But it's not, I'm not mad at you personally. It's mad like everyone that are whining, bro. Like, my video are short, yeah, but it's good content. Do you rather have like long video with boring content or a short one? Bro.
Disgusting pit imaginable.
I don't
It's
even
just
get it though. I
the
think
most
it's funny.
vile,
Yeah,
disgusting model
whoa!
in all of Warcraft, and it's like this bug, and it's wrapped around this veiny, like bulbous thing, and
Whoa.
it just is not family appropriate at all. The Buru fight is unique in that you cannot actually hurt him for the first 80%.
I like
The
this
only
boss.
way to hurt him is you need to destroy the eggs around the room when he's standing on top of them. So when the boss is pulled, spread your DPS out so that all the eggs are around 10%. And during the fight, he will target a random member of the raid and walk towards them. This player needs to kite Buru over one of the eggs so your DPS can destroy it and damage the boss. Destroying an egg also summons an ad, so kill that too.
I'm still on
Positioning
beach,
is very important during this fight, so be prepared to be in a position where you can easily kite the boss without pulling him away from an egg, or be really close to the boss and be meleeed by him. At 20%, Buru's carapace will explode, revealing
Alright, that's
that
gross.
squishy little brain of his, and a bunch
Yeah.
of ads will spawn.
It's so
Quickly AoE
nice.
them down, because now it's a DPS race. He will cast Creeping Plague on the whole raid, and it will continue to deal damage and ramp up the longer the fight goes on, so kill him quickly. He drops this loot. Follow the insect-ridden part of AQ, past the bug testicles, and clear all the mobs in the comb so you can face Ayamiss the Hunter. Ayamiss is unique in the fact that she will stay in the air
I like this
until her
fight too.
health
I like
drops below 70%.
all the fights are cool in Q20.
So your casters will have to tank the boss's attacks. She will use an ability called Poison Stinger, which applies stacks of nature.
Okay, guys, my God,
Ideally,
man.
you'd want a range DPS with a bunch of natures as gear to tank these stacks, but if you don't, you'll just have to spread it equally between all of your range
That was good,
DPS,
actually.
so nobody dies. The most important ability during this fight is Ayamiss will teleport a player to the altar in the back and stun them. A larva will then slowly travel up the stairs and infest the player and birth out as an elite wasp, which kills the player. Which is not only disgusting, but also very dangerous, so it's Melee's job to kill the larva before it reaches the player, so this does not happen. Lastly, at some point in the fight, a wave of ads will spawn, but can quickly be AoE'd down because of their very, very small
My bed is
health
not
pool.
small, bro.
And
What's
like
up?
I said, at 70%, she will
Is my
land,
bed
and she
small?
needs to be tanked normally, but you may want 2 tanks because of the stacking nature damage that will continue to go on. And she drops this loot. Head up the stairs.
No, bro, I need to tell him, bro. On his fucking video, he put the loot super fast. Like, can you take a break? I know I can click. I can. Hey, natural resistant. I feel like there's not like. I don't think there's anything. Okay, so for me as a rogue, there's nothing I really want from this beside the book, and maybe the head of the head of the last boss is actually good for PvP though. A lot of attack power and a lot of stamina. So correct me if I'm wrong. Like for a rogue, it's kind of the best in slot for PvP.
He drops this loot. Head up the stairs to face the last boss, but before we do that, we need to fight the most annoying trash in any raid so far.
Is that
the
true?
Anubisath Guardians, and they randomly come with 2 of these 5 abilities. Plague, which is a dot that harms all of the players around you. Shadow Bolt Volley, which is AoE damage. Meteor, which is AoE damage, but it's divided between the raid
Guys, I'm
and
still on
everyone's
greed, though.
stacks. Explode, which is a self-destruct at 10%. Just
sorry,
kill
though.
him before he finishes the cast. And Thunderclap, which is more AoE damage for anybody in melee range. Like I said, they can only have 2 of these 5 abilities, but they can also reflect fire and arcane spells or shadow and frost
20
spells.
minutes.
To find out which one he's reflecting, have a mage use
20
detect
minutes.
magic on the Guardians.
Whenever you're done, 20
And if
minutes.
it's fire and arcane, that spell will be reflected since it's arcane. Oh yeah, he will also spawn these ghost ads. Kill them. Clear out all of the Guardians in the room, and prepare yourself for a heavy sandstorm that engulfs the Ruins of Ahn'Qiraj, and you will face Ossirian the Unscarred.
Anyone need something from this guy? I wouldn't mind to get the mace, man, for mace spec, but mace spec we tried it's so fucking bad. But he dropped a nice mace, not bad for emo, for PvP. He drops a a not bad crossbow with hit on it. If you don't have striker's mark, it's gonna be your piston slot. The legging, okay, I don't know what's the legging you guys want. Oh, the staff, the staff. The staff is insane, no?
Face Ossirian the Unscarred.
Sands of the desert, rise and block out the sun.
When the boss is pulled,
Okay, yo, bro, what does that mean? Yo, you know it's not the very first time I'm about to perma-ban you, okay? What does that mean, though? Like, why people are... Like, what does that mean? Sleep, and after Payo Gentleman, Payo Gentleman... Yo, by the way, guys, we need more emotes. So if you are good at making emote, or just like you have idea, go on my Discord and go on the emote suggestion. Please, man, I need more emote. We got 2 new emote. And even the tier 2 and the tier 3 have like special emote for them. I would like to make 1 or 2 for these. And yo guys, look at that. How beautiful is this? 4,113 subscriber. Yo, that is poggers in the chat, man. Thank you so much, guys.
he will have a buff on
Yo,
him
that is
called
insane.
Supreme
Never got
Mode,
so many
which
subs in my
increases
life,
his
man.
damage dealt by 300%, meaning that he is going to one-shot your tanks. In order to remove this buff, you'll need to drag him over to the crystals all around the arena. Activating a crystal when he is next to it takes him out of Supreme Mode for 45 seconds. The most efficient strat is to have 2 players, preferably a hunter or a druid with their speed increase, run around like an idiot around the edges of the room and activate as many crystals
I have
as
so
they
many
can.
Discord, man.
This will force new crystals to spawn in the center of the room so the tank and the rest of the raid doesn't have to move around as much. In order to pull the boss, you'll want somebody on an epic mount that pulls him and kites him over to one of the crystals so the
watching
crystal can be
something.
activated and the supreme buff goes down and you can start damaging the boss. When he is not in his supreme mode, he will also be susceptible to a school of magic and will take 100% increased damage. While yes, this is nice for casters,
You look good
need
as
to
always,
also keep
Payo.
in mind the boss cannot be taunted, so it can be very, very easy to pull aggro, so just be aware. This brings me to my next point. This boss is a bitch to tank. As a tank, you'll need
It
to
looks
focus on
like.
keeping aggro as much as possible, but he
And
also
he forgot to say that he hits hard as fuck. Like I was watching Asmon's stream when he did the AQ20. He got 1 shot. He legit got 1 shot.
also has an ability called Enveloping Winds, which will stun the tank for 10 seconds. It's recommended that you use a free action potion to avoid this spell, but you can also have an off tank. But again, if you have 2 tanks, holding aggro is going to be really annoying during this fight. The boss will also cast War Stomp, which knocks all of the melee back and deals damage. You can use this to your advantage to get closer to a crystal, or it can seriously hinder you. Healers, you also need to keep in mind your positioning because the tank can be punted out of your range. Also, there's an AoE Curse of Tongues. That
Yeah,
will
this
need to
boss
be
is
dispelled quickly.
this boss can be hard.
Also,
though, actually.
there's flying tornadoes around during this whole
Oh really?
fight. This fight is a real... It's rough, man. And I strongly
Look at
recommend
that
that
old
you don't do it
school.
with Pug and really focus on teamwork between your fellow raid mates.
Yeah, I feel like AQ20 will be a little bit harder to pug than ZG, but still easy. The last boss will be hard though. Look at this quality. I know it's insane, bro. How good is this?
Do that, and he should be dead, and he drops this loot.
Okay, well, I don't know. Look at the bracer, bro. Yo, the bracer are insane. Yo, are they almost as... Yo. I don't know. But they're missing the hits. Okay, the Black Wing Layer 1 are almost the same stat with the hit. But now it's decreasing the magical resistance of your spell target by 10. So not bad, really good for PvP though. Those are insane for PvP. And the staff is insane if you don't have like whatever Mage Blade or bro. This is so huge, man. This is really fucking good. 60. So and like I said, this thing is really good as well though. If you don't have the striker's mark, this is your best in slot, isn't it? Pretty fucking good. And not bad for a fucking hunter though, just for using, man. 3.10, 103, 155. Is it? It has to be better than the AV. So this is gonna be your yo. Ah, pretty good. Look at the waist, man. Yo, what the fuck? It's so good, man. Ah, those are the leggings. 41, 1 crits. Yeah. Ah, the gear is not bad. This is insane. Holy shit. Can't see? Oh, you guys cannot see. Oh, sorry. Sorry here. I got damn it, man. Hey, guys! Okay, but dude, just watch here. How come it doesn't stay when I do this, though, huh? Alright, whatever. You guys saw? It's really fucking good, though. 1 hit, crits.
He also drops the Helm of Domination. That's the same name as the Lich King's helmet. The same helmet that was torn apart and ripped a hole in space and time to the Shadowlands. So, if you get it, congrats. He also drops his head, which
yeah,
is...
that's the thing. Look at the head, though, chat. I feel like it's not bad for everyone. It's good for everything. Like, it can increase by 46, 6 mana per 5 seconds. Isn't it like your best in slot almost? Unless is Jindo better? Yaputenko, please, my dude. We'll see, bro. I kind of want to do some PvP, man. I feel like the only thing I do these days is like raiding and like you know what I mean, or leveling. So I feel like I want to do like some PvP. Unless I can make a strap pool, but no, this is better. This is biz. All right, that sucks. So I kind of wonder, yo, bro, this one. See, 16 stamina, 42 attack power. So okay, so like, oh no. This one is good though for PvP. But bro, 16 stamina. So I get 70 more HP. It's a lot. And 42 attack power. I have 12 attack power here. So obviously I lose some crits, but I gain way more attack power and kind of a lot of more stab. So if you're playing emo, yes, you like crits, but you like more attack power. Why? Because you play cold blood. Like me as a cold blood rogue, I'd rather just stack the attack power because I know I'm gonna have a free crits with cold blood at some point. So I feel like by far your best in slot for PvP, Neck, as an emo rogue, will be right there. Correct me if I'm wrong. Hey yo, 16 stam, 42 attack power. Dream stats for PvP. Stamina and attack power, poggers in the chat. Biz Neck is from AQ20. Yeah, but now we're talking, okay, I guess I didn't watch like AQ20 gear, but trust me, for an easy neck, okay, you're right. Okay, let's see his neck though, for fun. But yeah, I'm not surprised that there's a better neck in AQ40 though, that's for sure. Oh, it has crits on it if I remember, right? But anyways, like this neck is really fucking good, and let's be honest, it's gonna be way more easy to get this neck than an AQ40. But yeah, if I remember, there's a neck with crits and stam and attack power in it, right? Can someone tell me, like, just for fun, who drops it? Well, yeah, my bad. Okay, my bad. It won't be best in slot due to the AQ40, right? I kind of want to see for fun though. Anyone know who dropped the neck though? It's not the very first boss, I guess not. Trinket, finger, no. I know there's a neck, you're right, no thanks. Maybe this one? No. Fen Chris, okay. To be honest, man, yeah, this deck is way better, but I'm not like, I feel like crits, it's so RNG in this game. Like legit. It's so fucking RNG, man. So to be honest, man, like yes, this one is better, but bro, like 16 stamp, 42 attack power. No, for sure this one is better. But you know, like this, the other one is but 6 stamp versus 1 crit. Oh no, I know, but no, for sure this one is better, and you lose 2 attack power, right? But like you need to get it, right? So the other one is way more easy to get. And if you're playing a DKP guild, I mean, I would rather save my DKP for something else and get the AQ20, the AQ20 neck. You know what I mean, chat? Crit is always 50%. Either you crit or you don't. Of course, yeah, pretty much, bro. I feel like it's super random. All right, guys, that was the video for today. I'm just gonna finish it for respect my man Platinum.
Needed for a quest, and this is the loot that you get from it, and that is AQ20.
He's not using on the ads though.
I hope you get some cool loot and run this place over and over again. If you enjoyed the video, like, subscribe, all that sort of stuff. We're almost at 100K as of recording this.
Yo, that's insane.
So see you guys later. Bye.
Yo. Hey, is it Monka? Okay, dude, I was like, dude, guys, I don't do my TP jam anymore, though, man. Hey, dude, are you kidding me? That was a tease, man. All right, guys, ladies and gentlemen, Payo here.